Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing off my 6 fan art challenge I did. This took me probably 3 days to do. I wanted to take my time since all this quarantine stuff is going on. I knew I could just kind of slow down and do it. And also I had a hard time kind of starting it. I actually redid this 3 different times because I was kind of getting in my head about what I wanted to do versus what I thought other people might want to see from me. It's something I kind of struggle with a lot in my art, is making sure that I'm doing this for myself and in a way that I would enjoy, and not just trying to appease to what I think other people would enjoy seeing from my art. I think that's something that a lot of artists might be struggling with, especially when you're just starting out with posting stuff on social media. I found that to be a big struggle for years, and I've kind of gotten a little out of the habit of doing less of what I want and more of what I think would sell well. It's still somewhat of a struggle nowadays, a little less so. Starting off the challenge, I'm drawing Dale Gribble from King of the Hill. He's one of my favorite characters in the show because he's just absolutely a ridiculous person. He believes in pretty much every single conspiracy theory. He's unaware of a lot of the stuff that goes on around him because he has his head so up in the clouds. And he's kind of like if Alex Jones, the Turn the Freaking Frogs gay guy, was a more lovable dad, and also even stupider and less manipulative. I don't know, there's something about that guy. Just Dale Gribble is just so funny. I can kind of forgive any stupid thing he says. The second one I'm doing is Legoshi from Beastars. I wasn't gonna watch Beastars at first because I thought it was just gonna be kind of like furry porn. Nothing against furries at all, but I kept hearing that it was gonna be like sexy and stuff, and I kind of felt uncomfortable watching a wolf be sexy. But then I watched it on a whim with my partner, and we watched the entire thing in one night because we just couldn't stop watching it. The drama is so juicy. I really related to Legoshi feeling too big for his own body, and feeling like other people are going to see him more aggressive than he actually is. And I don't know, as being trans, I kind of relate to a lot of that, and especially growing up and not being comfortable in my own body, I felt like I could, I don't know, I felt like I really related to what Legoshi was kind of dealing with. Not in the exact same way, because there's this whole section of their world where carnivores eat herbivores, and I don't eat people. You know, not my thing, but I really enjoyed it. Third on our list is going to be Chandra Nalar. She is a Pyromancer Planeswalker. I play a lot of Magic the Gathering, and while I don't really like Chandra as a card, I like her design and her aesthetic more than a lot of the other Planeswalkers. Everyone else kind of wears robes and clothes, which is fine, but I really like Chandra's armor. I like all the art they do with her playing with flames and like her head turning on fire. Her outfit has like these pauldrons, but also like tubes that look like they're funneling heat in and out of her body. I think she's aesthetically super cool. I love red as a color because it's all about passion and aggression, and while I may not be the most aggressive person, I think I'm a pretty passionate person, so I fall in line with red a little bit, even if I don't play red as a card color very much. And Chandra was hinted at being queer, but recently in the War of the Spark book, they retconned it and gave her a crush on one of the dudes in the group, so that's lame. At number 4 is Mordecai from the regular show. I love Mordecai about as much as I hate how Mordecai can be sometimes. He is funny, he is relatable. I think he's cooler than Rigby, and I think he's supposed to be. But also, he's so lame when it comes to talking to girls, he's so lame when it comes to dating, and he cannot speak his mind when it needs to be spoken for the life of him. Watching him mess up relationship after relationship because he just can't talk about his feelings sucks. Because I had that problem for so long, and I hate to see him make the same mistakes. But I relate to him a lot, and that's why he's one of my favorite characters, and if he was a real person, I'd probably hang out with him a lot. I also love watching him and Rigby. I think their relationship is a beautiful friendship that I feel like I have with my partner and with my best friend, where they're kind of opposites of me, but we also balance each other out, and we have each other's backs, and we are willing to go down with the ship together, even if we will fight each other over the smallest things sometimes, like controllers, playing games together, or getting to sit in the seat that we want to sit in, or whatever it is. Number 5 is Shag from Shag and Scoob. I cannot recommend enough that you read Shag and Scoob on Webtoon. It is an amazing action adventure comic with a lot of layers to it. It starts out really stupid, really silly, and it draws you in slowly more and more the more you read. If you like Hanna-Barbera cartoons, if you like cool camera angles, if you like anime tropes, if you like meta humor, it is the thing to read right now on Webtoons. Go download it, go read it. It is amazing. It has inspired a lot of the stuff that I'm working on right now and has made me want to push my art further. Shag himself has a heart-wrenching story and is a character you really feel for. I can't go into detail without spoiling it, so please go check it out and you'll understand why Shag is on my list. Last but not least, we're going to be doing Ryuk from Death Note. Death Note is an anime that, as a teenager, became one of my favorites. I think it became everyone's favorites after it came out. I love the intrigue, the mystery, the tension of each episode, wondering if Light is going to win or if he's going to lose in the end, and you are rooting for both sides at the same time because you want this murderer to be caught, but at the same time, you want to know what happens if he gets away with it. Ryuk himself, I love the kind of comedic nature he brings to it. He's a little bit funny, he's not too over the top at the same time, so he brings just enough levity to the show and all the tension that is in a lot of the episodes. I'm also a sucker for good design and creepy design, and I think Ryuk just looks so cool between the stitching in his neck, the rock star aesthetic with the flamboyant feathers, but also the toned down colors, and the heart earring, the clown kind of lipstick, and his very dead eyes, not even like a little bit of shine in them, and they're kind of yellow and orange. It's just so creepy, and I'm a sucker for cool designs like that. What can I say? So that's going to be the end of it. I think it's a good mix of 6 very different characters. I wanted to make sure that I didn't just do the same ones that everyone else did. I tried to pull from places that I know would be different from a lot of people similar to me who are doing these challenges. And I think I did a pretty good job. I really like how a lot of them came out. I think this is much better than the first or second draft that I was doing. Much more true to who I am. Much more comfortable, but also pushing myself in a lot of ways with these poses and stuff and let people kind of come out of frame. This was a lot of fun. If you want to see me do any other challenges, please comment them down below, let me know. I'd love to take some suggestions and try something new that I haven't thought of. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!